Hi, Virgo. It's Patsy here with your reading for November 2017. This is a general reading. Okay, I've already done my prayers, cut my cards, I've shuffled, laid them out, and we're going with the Orisha deck reading. And this is going to cover the month of November. All right. We're using the Tower of the Orisha deck by Zerloff and Durkon. And we're also going to get messages from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck. And we're going to get messages from the Romance Angel Oracle cards. And finally, from the Until Today cards by Yana Van Zandt, right? I already did the reading, actually. I'll be honest with you. Because as I started to put the cards down, messages just started flowing. So this reading is totally intuitive. So I'm going to show you the cards, and I wrote the notes, and I'm going to tell you what the message is, okay? All right, so first card that you got in this reading today, Virgo, was the fire element, okay? And that card, this is a Celtic cross spread, by the way. The card that was covering that was the element of water. All right. So what that said to me, the message I got is that you feel like your flame is being doused by someone. It also says that you can be quite combative. All right. It says there may be a water sign who you think is threatening, or who is holding you back in some way, or pushing you away, or acting indifferent to you. So this could be a friend, it could be a spouse, it could be anybody in your, it could be any family member. But this person that actually is ignoring you for the most part. There's no chemical attraction there and limited intimacy. So I guess this is your partner or your spouse. All right, for some of you. The next card you got was the Two of Water. Okay, and it was in the reverse. Okay, and this talks about a long-term relationship that is going through some difficulties. Next card you got was the Five of Air. All right, and that was also in reverse. And this is talking about secrets. You're afraid of some secrets that could be exposed by friends. Right. It also talks about jealousy. It also talks about selfishness and greed. All right. Maybe being a tightwad. But there are people around you, friends or fake friends, who know your secrets and you're afraid that they're going to expose you. The next card you got was the enslaved prisoner. Okay? Enslaved prisoner. All right. You feel like you're being tied down or you're being used, but that's completely, that's not completely true. You can get up and leave anytime you want to. You can walk away from this situation that's not making you happy with someone who's not giving you the intimacy that you were looking for. You don't have to stay. That's what the card is saying. You are capable of leaving if you wish. The next card that you got was the Eight of Air. Eight of Air, and it was also in the reverse. Again, you are free to go. No one is holding you where you are. You're doing that to yourself. Next card pretty much got to the nitty-gritty of what's going on. This is the Two of Air. Okay? And those are two swans. And this is love, a heart, right? And swans mate for life. They mate for life, and that's what you are looking for. And in the position that it's in, which is directly across from this is a love that's been around a long time too. This is a to death do you part kind of true love also. Okay, except it's older. It's been around a long time, or this may be an older couple. okay, or people who've known each other a long time. But that was in the reverse. So here, this card is the Two of Hearts, the Two of Air, right across from it. This tells me that you want this to turn back into this. And that's your problem. Well, part of your problem. You're hoping that either this love is going to be reignited, or for some of you, you're looking forward to finding a love like this again, which is a healthier way to think about the situation. You could be trying to reignite this with a Gemini or Libra, male or female. You want the kind of love that's going to last a long time. One of those till death do you part. You know, you want a partner that you can work with equally, all right? So that you don't have to feel like you're being used, or, you know, or they can feel like they're not being used by you. That's what you want. Next card that you got was the Six of Air. The Six of Air was in the reverse. This is what it looks like in the upright, and this is how it looks in the reverse. And what that's saying to me is that you aren't really going on anywhere. You're just talking a lot, and you're threatening it, and you're even thinking it, but ultimately you're not going anywhere. You want the stability that this situation presents to you where you are. People come and go. Could be family, children, stepchildren even. People come and go. There's always something going on. And even though you're acting all crabby, it keeps you from thinking about the things that you really need to think about too much. You focus on their drama and just being a crank to them when they come around, when really what you should be doing is doing some introspection. As long as you keep fighting your natural instincts and your own erotic, sensual desires, you are going to stay crabby. But since you aren't comfortable with all of your sexuality, maybe, you are going after what you want, and so therefore you become resentful with your partner, who is really just trying to protect themselves because they know what you want, and they're not into it anymore. Or they are, they aren't, they were, they never were. I don't know, but they're just not with it, for whatever reason, and they're protecting themselves. They don't want to go there with you. They know who you really are. But why would they be interested anyway? Because you're walking around being a crab and being verbally abusive. So why would anybody even consider, entertaining this lifestyle? You need to get a hold of yourself and do some soul searching, is what I got. This is the messages that were coming through. You need to create a safe space for yourself where you can go. And it could be in a home, or it can be out in nature, or it could be sitting in your car. But you need to go somewhere where you can be by yourself. If you're in a car, open the windows. If you can get to a river, a lake, some body of water, and have a seat there, you don't have to take anybody with you. You don't have to let nobody know where you're going. But you need to just go and sit down and have a seat and relax and breathe. And if you're by the water, look out on the horizon, pay attention to the birds and whatever is going on, the rippling effects of the sea or the river or the lake. If you go fishing, That's the perfect time to do it because it'll be quiet. You know, go fishing by yourself and sit down and relax and breathe and talk to God. Talk to your divine, spirit, your higher self, Allah, Buddha, Jesus, whoever, your ancestors. But you need to sit still and breathe and listen for the messages. It may take a couple of sessions. You may not do it right away. But try to get into a routine of it. If you can go to the same place or do it at the same time. Like I said, if you do it in your car, at lunchtime every day, just give yourself at least, half an hour more. But if not, 15, 20 minutes. Sit down and just pray. First, giving thanks for everything that you have, all that you've gone through, all that you've survived, all the lessons and all the good things in your life. Speak to your divine spirit. Speak to your divine higher self, whoever that is, whatever it is that you believe in. And give yourself affirmative affirmations, tell yourself positive things. All right? Give thanks for all that you've had and all the lessons. And then speak about the issues and the end result that you like. Ask for a divine order to be established in your life. And once you do that, one time, good. Every time, just ask for divine order to be established in your life. Okay? If you don't have anything to add to your original prayers, just keep asking for divine order to be established. And if you can't find time to be alone or whatever, in the morning when you wake up, or at night before you go to bed, or sometime during the day, many times if you want to, you can say it to yourself, you can say it out loud. Let divine order be established in my life. So the next card that you got was a 10 of Fire. 10 of Fire. This says that you have been through a whole lot and you have survived. All right? You have learned how to survive. And there were lessons that you don't even know you learned, and it made you a better person. It's also saying that once you learn to speak your truth, you are going to be surprised that you are going to be supported and you're going to be respected once you stand up in your truth. The last card that you got in this spread was a Legba. Wonderful. Ashe, Virgo. This says that you are going to be supported by the Creator and your truth will be well received by those around you. You may even get some new offers of love from places and people that you had no idea. Okay? Also, it says at work, you may be, some of you may be getting more hours at work, more time, overtime maybe, or your part-time might turn to a full-time, or you might find a new job. But there's going to be some good news concerning your money. A little increase in your income. So you might get a raise hourly. You might get a chance for more, to make more money, okay? This is a new lease on life. This is opportunities and open pathways. If you open your mouth to tell the truth instead of opening your mouth to be crabby. You get more flies with honey than you do with vinegar, right? So, and you're really not fooling nobody because the people know your business. Your partner knows your business. You're the only one walking around here like, somebody's holding you down. Nobody's holding you down. It's your own It's your own thing, and it's your own insecurity, pride, tradition, customs. But it's fine, Virgo. Everybody's going to be okay with it. You just have to learn how to embrace it. All right? Whatever it is. So, I got 2 of the conscious spirit cards for you at the end of this reading. And the first card you got was throat chakra. This talks about speaking up. I speak my truth and encourage others to speak theirs. But Virgo, yours is in the reverse, and that's telling me that that's exactly what you're not doing. This is what the holdup is, because you're not talking. Maybe you haven't even told the truth to yourself. Maybe that's why Spirit said for you to find yourself a sacred, quiet place and talk to yourself and talk to them so that you can accept what it is that you want to do with the rest of your life. What kind of love it is that you want to invite into your life. Make it plain. But first you gotta make it plain to yourself. And once you do, and you accept it, then you can tell those around you, this is what I want and this is who I am. And if you're not with it, then you're not with it. If you are, you are. But don't make everybody else miserable because you're miserable. Because that's what you're doing. When you're not talking about things that are important, you're just being critical and being a crab. And it's a defense mechanism because you don't want anybody to get too close to you, you know. And you also are showing your discontent with your lack of intimacy with your partner. But again, who would want to be intimate with somebody that's being so crabby? You're defeating your. It's like you're defeating your own purpose. It's like a self realization. You know, like you're bringing the thing to pass that you're afraid of. The thing that you're complaining about, you're creating yourself. That person's not creating this. That person's just reacting to the way you act with them. And they're not happy, so they're going to not give you what you want when you want it, if you want it. You have to come to some kind of understanding and some kind of awareness of your complicity in your own confusion. And you need to speak up. You need to speak up. And if you're not going to speak up, then stop being the damn crab. And the next card you got is Celebrate Life. This is beautiful. Celebrate life. I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth. That's acceptance. And that's what you're going to get, acceptance. But you got to be able to stand in your truth. All right, so those were the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck cards that came up for you. And the last card that came up for you in the Romance Angel Oracle cards was Give Your Relationship a Chance, but it was in the reverse. So that's telling me that this person, whoever it is that you're partnered with right now, they're not interested. They're not interested. So if you're seeking the love that you want that's coming, you need to accept the fact that this person is not interested anymore. But again, you control these things. This is just an outline of what could happen and what will happen if you stay stagnant. But maybe if you make some of those changes, like I said, you get more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. Sometimes, somebody might admire your courage and give you a little encouragement in your gaining courage. Okay, so your Jan Van Zant card says, I choose to relieve all negativity from my life. Until today, I have been holding on to people and situations. Until today, you may have been holding on to people and situations that have caused you pain. Just for today, make a new choice to move beyond the things and people who haven't honored the truth of who you are. Come on, Virgo. What else you need to know? Embrace who you are. Allow the people around you to embrace and celebrate who you are. And if you're not going to be open or you're not ready or whatever, in the meantime, don't be crabby to people. Be nice. But you'll be supported. You'll be supportive. Make a choice. Choose to move beyond the things and people who haven't honored the truth of who you are. And that includes yourself, because you haven't honored your own truth yet. So it all starts with you. You can't expect people to accept you if you haven't accepted yourself yet. So, Virgo, I hope that this reading resonated with you. If you're interested in a private reading, information is in the description underneath this video. Please like, share. Please subscribe to the channel. I know you all are watching. Please subscribe. It only, it benefits me and it doesn't hurt you. So I will, and I also try to subscribe back to whoever subscribes to me. So in the meantime, I'll be doing the love bites as soon as I can get done with these. All right, because I want to get those generals out the way and then go back. I don't, give the aura a little chance to stir up a little bit, and those are not due until mid-November, right? So y'all don't give me a chance, all right? This is pretty early, all right? I'm doing pretty good today. So thank you so much, Virgo, for the opportunity to share these messages with you. Comment below. Let us know what's going on. Shoot me an email, pbtarot7@gmail.com. You can also make a donation to the channel. There's information about the GoFundMe. And if you want a reading, that information is also in the description. So I will talk to you all very, very soon. Okay, have a wonderful November. Enjoy Thanksgiving. And we'll see you in December. Okay, bye-bye.